Hello and welcome. My name is Alan, and this was meant to be last Saturday's video, but anyway, we're doing it now. This is another video of the 100, with the members of the 119th Congress. Today we're looking at Representative Sylvia Garcia. And she is the representative for the 29th District of Texas, which is just around Houston and is one of these horribly mangled gerrymandered districts, especially among the new districting of fucking Texas. Goddamn bitch ass little Republican whiners. Let's make more districts that'll be favorable for Daddy Trump. Because we're little bitches. You certainly fucking are. Anyway. She is a Democrat, and before she took office, she was preceded in office by Gene Green. Let's take a look at who Sylvia Garcia is as a representative. She was born in San Diego, Texas on September the 6th, 1950. Graduated from Ben Boat Palito Blanco High School in Ben Boat, Texas. Earned a Bachelor of Science from Texas Women's University in Denton, Texas in 1972. Earned a JD from Texas Southern University in Houston, Texas in 1978. Has been a lawyer, a social worker, director and presiding judge for the Houston, Texas Municipal Court System 1983 to 1998. Houston, Texas Houston City Comptroller 1998 to 2003. Member of the Harris County, Texas Commissioners Court 2003 to 2010. Member of the Texas State Senate 2013 to 2018. Unsuccessful nomination to the 103rd Congress in 1992 before being elected as a Democrat to the 116th and 3 following Congresses, so she is in term 4. Now, let's go ahead and look at the committees she is on. She is on the Committee on Ethics. She is on the Committee on Financial Services, of which she's on the Subcommittee on Digital Assets, Financial Technology, and Artificial Intelligence, and the Subcommittee on Housing and Insurance. Now, let's go ahead and look at her top 5 individual donor and contributors over the last election cycle. At the top, number 1, we have AIPAC, the American Israel Public Affairs Committee, a pro-Israel lobbying group that advocates its policies to the legislative and executive branches in the U.S. and is one of several pro-Israel lobbying organizations in the United States and has been called one of the most influential lobbying groups in the U.S. As of 2025, it has more than 5 million members in the U.S. It was founded in 1954 by lobbyists for the Israeli government, partly to counter negative international criticism of Israel's Kibbutz massacre of Palestinian villagers that year, and became a powerful organization in the 1980s. In 2002, it expressed intent to lobby Congress to authorize use of force in Iraq and defended the Iraq War in 2003 at AIPAC events. In 2005, a Pentagon analyst pled guilty to espionage charges of passing U.S. secrets to senior AIPAC officials in what became known as the AIPAC espionage scandal. It describes itself as a bipartisan organization, but all it is a vile, corrupt organization that bribes both parties, thus proclaiming itself bipartisan. All you are is evil, vile, corrupt figures of money. Altogether, they have donated $22,333. And once again, that's AIPAC. Next, at number 2, we have the National Association of Realtors. And it is an American trade association who work in the real estate industry, and as of December 2023 had over 1.5 million members, making it the largest trade association in the U.S., including its own institutes, societies, and councils involved in all aspects of a residential and commercial real estate industries. It holds the U.S. trademark on the term realtor and functions as a self-regulatory organization for real estate brokerage. It is headquartered in Chicago and founded in 1908. Altogether, it has donated $20,000, and once again, that's the National Association of Realtors. Next, at number 3, we have the Service Employees International Union, the SEIU. It represents 2 million workers in over 100 occupations in the U.S., Canada, and Puerto Rico, and is focused on organizing workers in 3 sectors. Healthcare. Over half the members work in the healthcare field, including hospital, home care, and nursing home workers. Public services such as government employees, including law enforcement, and property services, including janitors, security guards, and food service workers. It has over 150 local branches and they are affiliated with the AFL-CIO, the Strategic Organizing Center, and the Canadian Labour of Congress. Its international headquarters are in Washington, D.C., and it is one of the largest unions in the nation. It was founded in 1921. Altogether, it has donated $20,000, and once again, that's the Service Employees International Union. Next, at number 4, we have the Laborers Union, the full name being the Laborers International Union of North America. It is an American and Canadian labor union formed in 1903 that as of 2017 had about 500,000 members, and 80,000 of whom were in Canada. There are 9 regions across North America, with these regions being further divided into 500 local unions. They were originally a number of various local construction unions from across the U.S. Altogether, they have donated $15,000, and once again, that's the laborers union. Finally, in 5th, we have the Sheet Metal, Air, Rail, and Transportation Union, full name being the International Association of Sheet Metal, Air, Rail, and Transportation Workers, or sometimes just written as SMART. They are a North American labor union headquartered in Washington, D.C. that was chartered by the AFL-CIO in 2013 and was a product of the merger between the Sheet Metal Workers International Association and the United Transportation Union, and represents over 230,000 sheet metal workers, service technicians, bus operators, engineers, conductors, signal workers, welders, and production employees, among others, throughout the U.S., Puerto Rico, and Canada. The Transportation Division, which has offices in Washington, D.C. and North Olmsted, Ohio, represents Class 1 Amtrak and regional and short-line railroads, bus and mass transit employees on some 45 transit systems, and airline pilots, flight attendants, dispatchers, and other airport personnel. It's 500 just that one division's 500 local unions organize conductors, brakemen, switchmen, ground service personnel, locomotive engineers, hostlers, and railroad yard masters, as well as bus drivers and mechanics. Members of their sheet metal division design, manufacture, and install their own products, employed in a variety of occupations, from architectural sheet metal work to fabricating, installing, and servicing HVAC systems, to shipbuilding and railroad work. All together. Let's try this again, mouse. Come on. I need me a new mouse so bad. Altogether, they have donated $15,000. And once again, that's the Sheet Metal, Air, Rail, and Transportation Union. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at the top 5 industry donors and contributors over the last election cycle. At the top, number 1, we have oil and gas, who altogether have donated $80,000. Next at number 2 is real estate, who altogether have donated $65,550. Next at number 3 is commercial banks, who altogether have donated $60,520. Next at number 4 is lawyers and law firms, who altogether have donated $58,490. And in 5th is building trade unions, who altogether have donated $56,500. Now let's go ahead and look at all the donors at a glance. Individually, APAC, boo, suck. National Association of Realtors. Fine. Service Employees International Union, great. Absolutely wonderful. Laborers Union, great. Absolutely wonderful. Sheet Metal, Air, Rail, and Transportation Union, great. Absolutely wonderful. Industry-wise, oil and gas, ooh. Real estate, ooh. Commercial banks, boo, suck. Lawyers and law firms, ooh. Building trade unions, great. Absolutely wonderful. I'm gonna go mixed bag. Mixed bag leaning negative. Just because there's too many ugly sites in that list. But this has been a look at Representative Sylvia Garcia, who is the representative for the 29th District of Texas. As always, educate thyself. Think, read, study, learn. Someone tells you something you have trouble believing, ask them to cite their sources. I'll be putting my links and sources in the description box below the video. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Until then, later.